Today on the channel, we got one of the most famous monsters with the Ringside Collectibles Ultimate Edition Coliseum collection.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Ringside Collectibles Coliseum collection unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ultimate Kane. But for all your Kane ringside needs, better hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And you guys know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in this very video, so stay tuned for that. But what can you say about Kane? No stranger to the elite, main event, ultimate lines, and all points in between. Had a lot of Kane figures, and this figure we had many moons ago, part of the Raw ring. It was a Ringside Mattel Creations shared exclusive, 3-4 years ago. What is time once again? But Kane is an all-timer, as we know. You got to have representation of Kane, but I can see a lot of people saying, I'm backing away from this one. I got the one from the ring. I don't need this one. I totally understand that. For me, I'm like, it's been a while since I've seen this one announced. Haven't looked at anything. It's going to come down to the accessories. How do I make it as different as possible from the last one, which we'll compare it to later in this video? That's going to be the key with this one. And then, obviously, you've been on Card Collector. You got to have this part of your Coliseum collection as well. So, a lot going on with this one here. I got to be honest, though, I would have preferred a different version of Kane, something different in the Ultimate than kind of a re-release, which we got right here. But it is what it is. We're going to dive into Kane. He's playing with fire. Watch out. There's fire in the background there. He's ready to go. Looking good. Looks like Kane here. Coliseum Collection packaging, Ultimate Edition on the side. And on the back, there it is. Flames once again, the red and black attack. That's gotta be Kane, as we do know. And it is, of course, the big red machine, like a young Charlie Hustle once upon a time. But Kane didn't like Cincinnati Reds, I'll tell you that much. I know that's for sure. Hellfire and Brimstone, big red machine. That's gotta be Kane. Got some of the friends of Mattel in the packaging there. Always cool to see this. Nice packaging, as usual, with the Coliseum collection. A gentle off to the side. See you later, goodbye. All right. Plastic prison here, and this is where things get really interesting. Of course, Coliseum Collection, originally more based on the LJN style figures. Now we're branching out. We're getting into some other lines, and we're going to Titantron Live, which, of course, Todd McFarlane, as you know very well, and many others know, but some probably don't. My absolute least favorite wrestling toy line of all time was the TTL figures. Made me stop collecting wrestling figures. I don't like the R3s either. I don't like the Marvel Toy Biz WCW. That whole generation of figures was a blind spot for me. I've had plenty of them over my years of collecting and lots and things, and when they first came out to check them out, but they're just not for me. A moment in time. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. I was cool with the Bone Crunchers, had no issues with Bone Crunchers, but the Titantrons, man, it was just a rough time for me personally. Maybe not you, and I totally understand it. If you were a little kid and TTLs were your first figures, you're going to be nostalgic for them. You're going to enjoy them. No different for me with Hasbros and LJNs before them. It's just the way it is. It's just where you came into collecting, I guess. But TTL style packaging, a lot of people will like that, of course. You got Kane there looking good. You got Kane with a title belt. Now, there is a variant on this one. Does he come with a world title belt or tag title belt? Your mileage may vary, as we like to say. Ultimate Edition here. Then Coliseum Collection at the top. Really wish there was a J-hook here to hang it on the wall if you wanted to. You'll have to get a protector case, then hang it on the wall. Not sure what cases work. Ringside probably has something, I'm sure. On the back, we do got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, and then they got that cross-sell, which looks weird to see like demolition in the midst of this packaging. Is what it is, though. Includes World Tag Team Championship. And like I said, I got the world title on this one, so I guess I got the variant edition. Swappable heads, swappable hands. Kane, the 7-foot-tall masked monster known as Kane, looms large over everyone brave enough to step into battle against him. Not only is the big red machine nearly impossible to hurt, but he seems to have control over fire itself. When Kane enters the ring, he summons a frightening burst of flames. This intimidating inferno is a look into the soul of Kane and an ominous look into what the future holds for his opponent. So watch out with that one there. We know Kane. He was extra dangerous. You know, he was fun-loving Kane. He was darkness Kane. He's been a lot of different Kanes over the years. He's even been corporate Kane and mayor Kane. We've seen him as a mayor as of late. I guess that's Glenn Jacobs, technically. But there he is in the plastic prison. And it's Mattel, so we better have some twist ties. And they don't disappoint. Mattel not disappointing in the twist tie department. They don't mess around when it comes to things like that. You got to have those twist ties. You got to be ready to go. Or you get them out of the package, maybe. Maybe. Come on. There it is. Oh, my gosh. One more on the arm over here. Now we're done. Now we're done. Bam. There it is. Twist tie. See you later. Goodbye. All right. And then we get the little box here. Accessories included inside. Does say Kane. What do we got? We get an extra hand. Or extra hands. We get an extra head. And then we do get the little vibrator there. Yep, it's his vibrator so he can talk, Todd. Oh, come on, Todd. Working blue from the couch again. See you later. Goodbye. But we got these going on. 2 splayed out hands. One in black, the gloved hand. One in just bare hands. See you later. Goodbye. Ready to go there. No problems with those hands. Got to have those. And once again, we got to make it as different as possible. And that's what we'll do with those. So that looks good. We do get the voice box. I believe this was in silver last time. So I appreciate the gold bronze color this time. At least it's different. So I'm here for that. And then we do get the title belt here. It is the world title. Whenever I think of this, I think of the Austins. I think of the Rocks of the world that held this one. Is what it is. Not my favorite version, but it's definitely one you remember if you're like me. So we get that along the way. But now we got Kane out of the package, and it's got to be Kane. And not sure what to think about this Kane. He's a little bit of a mess out of the package, I'm going to say. And try to get him a little straightened up. And we're going to start with the head sculpt department for Kane here. What do we got going on? It's the red and black. Man, this is a very loose Kane. I don't think I've ever had an ultimate. Look at this. This is like Woody from Toy Story. It's like a frog. You're a little kid. You're down at the creek or something. Yeah, the creek, Todd McFarlane. And you reach in, you grab a frog, and his legs are just kind of frogging all about right there. That's what this feels like. What the heck are we doing? That is brutal. I mean, that is brutal. That's Woody from Toy Story is what that is. Not good. Not good in the quality control department here for Mattel. Mattel's had a rough go the last couple of years, and that's the worst I've ever seen for an Ultimate I've ever seen. Don't like that at all. That's what I'm going to say. Got the long Kane hair going on. You got the mask there looking good. The red and black attack. No soul back there. There's no soul in this Kane. He's pure evil. Pure evil. Now, the second head here, not terribly different, but a little different. You get the ears showing on this one. The hair's back a little bit more. It is definitely different, and I believe I used this one last time, so I will be using it this time here to make it different. But man, I can't get over how loose this is. That's annoying. No, sir, I don't like it. No, sir, I do not. But diving into Kane a little bit more, you got the black arm over here with, of course, the gloved hand. You got the little studs on the wrist there. You got them on both sides. You got the bare arm on this side. But man, is that a mess. Is that ever a mess? I don't like it one bit. That really takes down this figure about 10 notches. 10 notches? I think that's fair, Todd McFarlane. You got the red and black in the suit here. Love kind of the flame effects on the side of the legs, looking nice. Always like the paint colors on this Kane. Always a good looking Kane. A respectable Kane. Red and black attack. See it right there. You got the pin knees. We're getting the most out of our molds is what we're doing here. Arms all the way around on this one. Butterfly shoulders. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows, hands back and forth, side to side, head back and forth, side to side, removable. Extremely loose up there for the hula hoop, way looser than it should ever be. And then you got traditional waist, drop down hips. No drop down hips on this one. No drop down hips on this one. Interesting. You do get the splits though if you need it. Leg goes up for the boot, thigh cut, double jointed pin knees as I mentioned, boot cut, ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. You do get the old ankle articulation. So we're really using a lot of old parts for an old Kane. Got to get the most out of your molds. Obviously cheaper to just re-release something. And we're seeing that in full effect right here. But man, it's a little rough in the quality control issues. You got the old outdated body. You got the extremely loose hula hoop up here. And then on top of it, it is a figure we've already kind of had. And then even more quality issues where I got the wrong title belt with this one. Once again, your mileage may vary on all those kind of things. But unfortunately for me, another bummer figure along the way. I'm not going to put up the old angry emoji head like I did with Spartan and, of course, Dory Funk Jr. Those were a little bit more drastic in the mess-up departments. But this one is very loose. I mean, that is just ridiculous when you look at this. Just a frog out of the water is what it reminds me of. So, I don't know. Your mileage may vary. I'd be interested to hear if you had issues with any quality control on this one, or is it just my luck once again? That's kind of how I'm batting as of late. Let me know in the comments down below. We got the Kane of the past here. Maybe a little bit more glossy on this one. Weird. So this one has a glossier mask and a more flat body. This one's a little bit glossier in the chest, but a flat in the face. Similar but different, as we say. And the reds are a little darker. I don't know. Basically the exact same figure, just a little bit of differences. Just a little bit of differences in there. But I'll definitely know which is which with the super loose in the waist department there. This one is tighter. This one is just wildly loose. And then we got the other Kane here, Cape Kane, representing for Orlando Calrissian. Of course, this one came with that title belt once upon a time. Is what it is. But Kane back in the Ultimate with a bit of a re-release. Part of the Coliseum Collection Ringside exclusive. What's your thoughts on this one, though? Is it a pickup? Is it worth your time? Do you need this in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. We got 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships for even more content and your best way to support the channel. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of the podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available each and every Tuesday where podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for the Ultimate Coliseum Kane, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
You're a cute kid. You know, I'm a professional photographer. Why don't you come on, hop in the car? I'll take your picture.
See you later!